Okay, we're getting started here with Nexus and Elvis. What do you think of this matchup, Wolf?
Cringe. Plain and simple. You have to see Dark Pit twice.
That is unfortunate for us.
This is a horrible tournament. I'm kidding.
You
But
know oh wow, that is an unfortunate SD right there.
yeah, I mean, it was what? Like you eat an F smash at 0 and like. All right. I know Elvis has been playing a lot of Dark Pit, and maybe the correlation is there, but like ever since Zachary popped off with Pit, everyone's been picking up Pit.
For real.
And in all honesty, I think Pit's kind of a garbage character, and I stand by that, because I just think Smash players have recency bias.
Yeah, I think that's definitely an awful issue with Smash in general, but I don't think Pit is bad, but I don't think he's good. He's just like alright.
Yeah, I mean, in a game where being a jack of all trades is really garbage.
Yeah, like he has nothing like necessarily like special going for him or like no gimmick.
Yeah.
I feel like that's in this like game not great.
He's honest, and he's honestly stupid. That's like the only thing. But I mean, the thing is for me is like some of his moves don't even work sometimes. Like Pit's the character that you're happy when you play randoms. That's like the only time you're happy with Pit. Even Pit players aren't even happy playing Pit. Let's be real here. Like they're like you, like my brother in Christ. You picked this character out of all. You could have picked the Mii's for all like you could be doing. You would be cooking something a little different at least. But no, you decided to play Pit, and you decided to be that person who plays Pit.
Real. I wonder what other characters, like, you ever just see someone choose a certain character? And you're, like, thinking, really?
Immediately.
See, the thing is, I love Olimar because I'm
cringe.
a Chicken Stan. You are literally a furry.
Okay.
And also, dang, whoever comes passionate.
Oh!
Nice down tilt into down air conversion right there.
They lay it up in here.
That is correct indeed. It is me and the furry.
You don't need to say your name twice.
I didn't. I was introducing
You addressed yourself twice. That's kind of weird.
I was introducing you because you did introduce yourself earlier when you started hopping on stream.
Who?
Comms.
Who? Cares?
Understand?
What? Ever.
You got me.
Had to be Scout. Yeah, I know.
Looks like Elvis is gonna stick with the Dark Pit though.
I think you just play Olimar. I think Olimar is just like a better character in IMO.
I agree, although I wonder if the stage like choice influenced that decision. Is the stage good for Pit?
I don't know anything about Pit, and I'm not gonna be that commentator that's gonna gaslight people into thinking that I know these things. No, I don't know jack about Pit. All I know is that he's a little stupid, and like players who pick Pit up, they know in the back of their head that they could be playing any other character. Elvis plays Meta Knight. That character is broken in different ways than none. Sometimes not in the good way, but Meta Knight is stupid. And truly, like one of the reasons why Elvis was able to make PR. Dark Pit's got some like interesting strengths and weaknesses, but I truly believe that in the competitive sense, there's just better characters. If you like Pit, please. For sure, play Pit. Play it to your heart's content. Don't let anyone stop you. I play Kazuya, for goodness sake. You're letting a Kazuya player tell you what character you should play? That is bananas. Like, don't do that. Be who you want to be. You know?
That was so inspirational.
Be cringe. That's what I did.
I am mentally giving you a standing ovation right now. I hope.
Clapping emoji.
Yeah, exactly. Also, wow, that was initially a great start from Elvis, but Nexus just pulled it up pretty fast.
That's not the problem with Falco. Like, this character can just equalize situations, like, in a heartbeat, because, like, if you're not DIing right for, like, a split second, and all of a sudden you just get these, like, really sick combos. Like, that was such a good, like, micro walk forward into the up tilt in order to make sure that it worked out. Like, that's, like, the small adjustments you need to make, especially when the bar for Ultimate has been raised so high from how many years we've been playing this game. Like, Falco at the start was considered, like, a really horrible character, and that was, like, one of the weaknesses that people highlighted, is just, like, the recovery, and also no neutral. But because of the meta developing over time, it has made it so that if you see the characters that have been on the rise, they're all focusing on punish game and whiff punishing. That's why Falco has been on the rise. That's why Meta Knight is on the rise. That's why Kazuya is one of the best characters. That's why Steve is one of the best characters. They excel in being able to not just control neutral, but the punish they deal out is astronomical. That's why like Sheik is like in that aspect, but the damage output isn't there. So why play Sheik when you can play a different character? In the competitive sense. If you want to play this game how you want to play it, don't let me touch. Don't let me say anything. And that up smash was actually perfectly placed. What the hell?
Yeah, I did not think that was going to hit.
Me neither.
But I do get what you're saying because I feel like, especially as people have flabbed more and more optimal combos, your advantage state matters so much more now. Like, you're going to get so much more per opening than someone who doesn't lap those combos or doesn't play one of those characters that has, like, 90% strings.
I mean, because, like, here's the sad reality. If two players are going against each other, and one of them has amazing neutral, but really poor punish game, and another player has amazing punish game, but horrible neutral, 9 times out of 10, the person with the better punish game is gonna win.
Yeah,
Because they just need 1 or 2 situations, you know, where they can just get it optimally. But really good stuff there by Elvis, showing off that maybe Pit isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, and also I think that Elvis really maximized his edge guards with that really well.
That's what you're gonna do in the Falco matchup. And I think honestly, what's also like been a thing is that, especially in Ultimate, that's just kind of the game itself. A lot of people have been slacking on edge guarding people because ledge trapping is such a powerful tool. But the problem is that like if you could edge guard, it's still relatively strong and such a good option that you're missing out on it. And this is the classic Nexus stage. It's town always.
I wonder why Elvis allowed him to take him to town, because isn't this stage considered very good for Falco in general?
Yeah, I mean this is also like Nexus' stage. Always wants to take people to town, you know. But the thing, I think perhaps what it is that the edge guards with fair and back air are gonna kill way easier, and as well as the kill throws by using forward throw in those situations. So I can definitely see why. Like already Elvis is kind of showing off exactly how to play this, and has been able to get consistent edge guards. So definitely that's kind of the factor that's playing into the stage pick.
Definitely, I can see that. Wonder how it's gonna play out throughout this game.
I mean that's like the thing. You need to consistently land it, but Elvis is.
Oh, unfortunate pineapple.
Oh. I mean, that was something else.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
good one.
Even though he misses the fair, he still gets him with the nair. That was such a raw arrow.
He's just point blank. That's like the stuff you do in like Street Fighter with like meaty like projectile and get that block stream. But yeah, I mean how Elvis is playing it is exactly how you're supposed to win this matchup. And yeah, it's kind of playing back. I mean, because like Pit at least has some kind of neutral.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all really Nexus can do is kind of just try to play back, try to whiff punish. But the problem is that Pit does have disjoints and relatively good frame data. Like, yeah, I'm downplaying this character a lot because I think Pit is super overhyped.
Yeah, I agree, especially with recency bias.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Like, DeBuzz is just like, oh my god, look at this Pit stuff. And everyone's just like, oh my god, this is amazing. And in reality, it's just like, well, all of a sudden, you're going against characters that outclass Pit in some regards. Like, Pit's punish game is pretty good, but so is Falco's, right? Like, and boom, able to even kill off the top.
I was not expecting the top of the town to kill right there.
There was I think Elvis was at like 148%, and Nexus was at 100, so it's like a good amount of rage combination. But at the same time, it is town after all, and Falco has kind of got some bonkers like data. And oh wow, that was a really good recovery. And yeah, I love that using it of the nair, knowing that Elvis was trying to get aggressive there, and the drag down into the up tilt, perfect conversion, and that's why town is such a good stage for Falco.
So true, bestie. So true. I believe that since we're in top 8 right now, correct? This should be best of 5?
Yes, judging by the fact that I just like seeing their body motions, right? Because like if you immediately get up, then it's over, right? But then if people are like scratching the back of their head, like thinking about whether they should just play a better character, then they got that. I sound like a hater right now, but I'm just being realistic at this point because
he's also a hater.
That is true. But the problem is that the thing is that I'd be less hard if it was like Caesar. Like if it's Caesar playing right now, I'd be like, yeah, fine, go for it. I know Elvis who's playing Dark Pit a lot, has been like really practicing, but I just truly believe Meta Knight's just a busted character.
Exactly. I think it's just so funny when people online don't realize, especially people outside of California don't realize Meta Knight's just so busted, and we're like, no, please come.
Yeah.
We'll have Meta Knight show you.
I mean, it's okay. We won't have a right to say that after Icy Mist washed all of our Meta Knights.
It's been a minute though. Just saying, we did. Oh, you know what? Since we knew the Meta Knight, Sin did beat Bonk.
That is true, but Sin's crazy, so...
Sin's my goat for that.
Sin is my goat. And then Toru beat Bonk as well. Ooh, I love that mix. I think I call it the SoCal special, where because shield pressure has become so evolved over time, now the evolution of tomahawking has become so advanced, because now people are just like, wow, tomahawking is really good. So then people in SoCal are just like, okay, well now in order to counter that 90, throw it out of frame data when they think I'm going to grab, so it interrupts them.
Oh, wow.
So now it's been evolving, and now that's why Nexus did like that micro hop with Falco first of all. Gets the stock taking some really good stuff with Elvis, but you don't really see Falcos go for the tomahawk stuff because their pressure is like so high.
Yeah.
But Nexus is able to do it like consistent. Jesus.
Oh, wow.
I got scared there for a little bit, but the thing is that Nexus is able to kind of just do it consistently because of like the reward that you can get off of a tomahawk grab, and then all of a sudden it makes them scared where they drop their shield and up tilt lands. Those are the small things you need to enforce within that neutral in the advantage state. So, and Falco has to get everything he can.
Oh, wow.
The Nexus side B.
Nexus side B.
Classic.
The Nexus up smash.
The Nexus side B. The Nexus up smash. Hell yeah. And the Nexus up tilt.
Yep.
Nexus. Nexus is crazy. It's such a good player, and a lot of people kind of downplay what he does because, you know, grinds a lot of events and, you know, sometimes doesn't get the results that he wants, and really passionate about the game.
Yep.
But I respect it a lot because now, I mean, if it isn't obvious already, Nexus is starting to really get those results and then understand it. It's just that Nexus's biggest enemy is himself.
Yeah.
Because, you know, and then that's like why I think he's such a talented player. Being able to work on yourself in those kind of aspects is something that is like genuinely like a good thing, because you can work on that and you can be able to solve, because like having really good, like, you know, being really good at Smash with all these kind of things is like one step, but being able to kind of like, you know, take a toll mentally is like such a different thing. Oh, didn't tech that.
Unfortunate.
But yeah, I think how this matchup is playing is kind of what we expected. Like Dark Pit going for more neutral stuff, and Nexus just trying to kind of punish out and whiff punish. But and also like, yeah, because if there is one strength that I will say for sure Pit has, is his dash attack and grab. Those are his two best options, because they're such good approach options, and you get so much out of both of them. And his dash attack's absurd. Yeah. It's like.
Does it kill, like, I mean, at least for dash attack somewhat early, I feel?
Yeah. I think what I was trying to compare it to, it's like Mithra's dash attack.
Like, just a jump scare?
Yeah, not just that. It's so good at tech chasing and whiff punishing, because it's such a fast burst option that pushes you forward, which is like such an important tool to have. Like, that was actually one of the biggest complaints about, if anyone has played Street Fighter 5 and 6, when Luke came in, a lot of, and he rules the meta right now. He's kind of like the Steve problem of Street Fighter. When Luke came in, a lot of his attacks moved him forward, which allowed him to whiff punish a lot of these things. And being able to have that kind of forward movement is such a strong tool to have. And oh, that's gonna be it. Oh, never mind.
Does not get it, unfortunately.
And ledge trap situation. Don't roll. Don't neutral get up roll. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's a crucial arrow.
Oh, no, it isn't. Wow. Oh, wow. This is that air dodge.
Oh, they both. Yeah, just do a safe nair out of shield. I support that decision. And
oh,
the Nexus side B.
Wow, the Nexus side.
The Nexus side B.
That barely hits you.
I know. It's the. He does the thing where you micro hop when you do the side B, like that, and then you're able to get a little more off of it, because then you'll land on the ground.